No one ever truly disappears in Port Charles. They just hide long enough to let the truth hurt more when it comes out. Jason Morgan has seen many impossible things in his life, but what sits in front of him now makes even him pause. A single piece of evidence. Cold, precise, undeniable. And with it, the kind of truth that turns love into chaos. Sam McCall is alive. Not a rumor, not a whisper, not wishful thinking. Alive. And worse, or maybe more heartbreaking, she's the one who pulled the trigger on Drew. For weeks, the town believed Sam was gone forever, mourned, remembered, romanticized as the woman who lived dangerously and loved deeply. Jason carried that grief quietly, the way he always does. No speeches, no breakdowns, just silence, heavy enough to crush him. But silence never lasts when Jason starts asking questions. It begins with something small, a security image that shouldn't exist, a movement that looks familiar, a shadow that feels too intentional. Jason doesn't believe in coincidences, especially not when it comes to Sam. The woman he loved was never careless. She was calculated, brilliant, always 10 steps ahead. And that's when it hits him. Sam didn't die. She vanished. Jason follows the trail the way only he can, quietly, methodically, one step at a time, like a man walking through memories he never planned to revisit. Each clue feels personal, almost teasing him, as if Sam is speaking directly to him, saying, "You were always the only one who could find me." Then comes the proof. Ballistics, trajectory, a forensic detail so specific it makes the room feel smaller. The bullet that struck Drew matches a weapon Sam once owned, not registered, not traced, buried in a past she thought she erased. Jason doesn't want to believe it, because believing it means accepting two impossible truths at once. Sam is alive, and Sam shot Drew. Funny how love works like that. One moment it saves you, the next it pulls the trigger and walks away smiling. Jason's mind races, replaying every memory, every laugh, every sarcastic comment, every late-night moment where Sam teased him for being too serious. She always joked that if she ever disappeared, it would be because she wanted peace. Apparently, peace came with a gun. But here's where it gets complicated, because Sam never did anything without a reason. Drew wasn't just a victim, he was part of something bigger, something dangerous, something Sam believed she had to stop. And if Sam believed that, then Jason knows one thing for sure: she didn't miss by accident. The thought almost makes him laugh. A short, humorless breath escapes him. Of course Sam would come back into his life like this, not with flowers or apologies, but with a mystery, a crime, and a trail of emotional wreckage. Romantic in the most twisted way possible. Jason finally allows himself to imagine her alive. Her smirk, the way she rolls her eyes when someone underestimates her, the way she always challenged him, flirted with danger, flirted with him even harder. And now she's out there, watching, waiting, maybe even watching him. That realization sends a chill through him, because if Sam wanted to stay hidden, she would have done a better job, which means part of her wanted to be found, wanted Jason to know the truth, wanted him to chase her one last time. Classic Sam. Meanwhile, Drew lies caught between recovery and unanswered questions. The pieces don't fit, not yet. He remembers fragments, a familiar presence, a voice that sounded angry but also sad. That's the part that haunts him. Whoever shot him didn't want to enjoy it. They wanted it over quickly. As Jason puts everything together, the picture becomes clear. Sam didn't pull the trigger out of hate. She did it out of love, or fear, or protection, or maybe all three, tangled together the way only Sam McCall could manage. Love makes people reckless. Love makes people brave. Love makes people do terrible things for the right reasons. Jason knows what comes next. Once the truth comes out, Port Charles will explode. Loyalties will shift, hearts will break, and the woman everyone thought was gone forever will return as the most dangerous secret of all. Alive, guilty, and still loved. The real question isn't whether Sam will come back, it's who she'll be when she does. Because the Sam Jason loved wouldn't shoot a man unless she believed the consequences were worth it. And if she believed that, then whatever she was running from is far more dangerous than anyone realizes. Jason tightens his grip on the evidence. His choice is clear. He can expose her or protect her. Justice versus love. Truth versus loyalty. Funny thing is, Sam always said Jason was predictable. And yet this time, even she might be surprised by what he does next. Because when love and danger collide in Port Charles, the truth doesn't just come out, it detonates. And if you think this revelation is shocking, just wait until Sam finally steps out of the shadows and looks Jason in the eyes again. That reunion won't be quiet, it won't be gentle, and it definitely won't be boring. Stay close, because this story is just getting started.